Ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated with how stuff works down to the atomic level. I would take stereos apart and try to put them back together. I once tried to strap the motor off an old garden tiller to a bicycle. Man, that did not work out. I always was and still am endlessly curious about the world around me. That's why I'm so obsessed with cars. There's so much to learn and so much to understand. Mechanical, chemical, and electrical systems all come together, and if you can get them to come together in perfect harmony, the feeling of being pushed back into your seat is unmatched. That really is one of my favorite feelings. In 2012, I bought a 92 Eagle Talon for under $1,000, and believe me, that thing was a turd. But I saw the potential. Turbocharged, all-wheel drive, and crammed into a fairly lightweight package. At the time, I didn't really know what I was going to do with it, but I did know that hearing that turbo in its full glory, thanks to the lack of a functioning exhaust, I was in love. Since then, it has been my project, my learning tool, and my muse. I've come a long way since shuddering at the thought of doing an oil change on my first car, and now I feel confident taking on pretty much any automotive work. My Talon has brought me some of the best times and helped me meet some of the best people. It has also pushed me to my absolute limits and taught me a lot about patience. I can honestly say I've spent more than a few minutes laying on the floor in my garage crying. But just like any relationship, these tough moments can really make you appreciate the feeling of overcoming challenges. Each part that I take off of this car represents me overcoming one of those challenges. Those parts all served their time pushing me down the road, and now those parts are going to serve a new purpose. Beginning in 2020, all of my tracks will include puzzles to be solved that will advance each player in the race for the FWLR Grand Prix. These puzzles will either be hidden in the song, the art, the title, or all of the above. The first person to reach the finish line on each song will win that race. It's not going to be easy, but I know my fans. I know you're nerdy like me, curious like me, and you won't give up. Each winner will receive a unique trophy that I make using parts which came off of my Talon. The first season will be 10 songs with 10 trophies. The winners will also be inducted into the FWLR Pit Crew, which will give them perks like access to unreleased material and free admission to any future shows, if I ever get around to doing that sort of thing. I've always held on to these parts, and now I finally know why. So what are you waiting for? Press play and let's race.